show. We're at Westberrie Acres, and today we're going to be putting on metal and getting all these cool windows that are behind me installed. So let's get going.
You good?
Yep. Hopefully it's still pretty tacky. Generator over here. Alright, day 24, we're off to a better start. Got the lift going this morning, put the battery charger on it. Somehow key got left on or something. But anyway, we got all this trimmed out. We have our wainscoting over here, so we're going to start with that. Then we're going to hopefully get a lot of this end done. Windows are showing up today, so windows won't be holding us up, which is awesome. So hopefully the rest of the week is productive and we get a lot of this metalled. So at least a couple sides anyway. It's a pretty big building, but I'm pumped that the lift has started and we're off on a good note.
There's one dude that I used to work with. This is the littlest amount of clothes he's ever wear. Like it's get 90, 100 degrees. Big.
He's cash with the overalls this morning.
Well, I said you want a full farmer on us today. It's alright, I like farmers. Grew up a farmer.
Me and my brother just bought overalls a couple days ago. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear these to work.
They're nice because they got little pockets.
Yeah, I know. They got pockets everywhere.
Could be the 36. Alright, so Jake, you want to finish those up? I'll get this first one cut because we got to take 1.25 inches to start off. So I'll just make that cut on the first one. And then once we get, we're going to have to get our measurements for the top steel. Because once we get to that door, I want to put the top steel on so we can not play the measurement game. That line's going to be the edge. Should be good. Just good. Now when we're screwing, just take your time. Don't force it. Let it drill a hole. And then we gotta be really careful. White, like you got, I mean, make sure you're not like trying to slide it on there. You know what I mean? Confident you can handle that?
Yeah.
Just don't hit your fingers. I'll get my other that punch Justin got and see if that one works too. Here.
Oh, that's why the handle's twisting, but the punch isn't.
We'll rock it back and forth a little bit. Yeah, you're going in a little bit deeper. Sure. You're gonna break my punch. I've used that punch for 20 years. No.
I think Cash needs some help down there, Paul.
Well, if it would twist.
Waller those holes out too much, man. Alright, hold on. Years I've used this punch. Kid breaks it in like 2 seconds. Yeah, I'll have to get a piece of plywood, I think.
My 4th hole, Jake, I took the punch out. Handle's coming off of it.
There's a pair of, in that cardboard box on the top, there's a pair of channel locks. You got a screw on you? I mean, it'll be fine, it won't rush. No, like a... Just got it right there.
Good?
Yep. Measure down, see how far you're below, or the bottom of the board is to the top of the steel, Jake.
Okay.
Four inches. From the bottom of the truss to the top of the steel?
Yep.
Yeah, 4 inches.
So you have 4 inches, and then how much do you have on the top?
3.
Alright, perfect. So measure down 2 inches for your screws up there, because we're going to have the same wainscot trim going across that top. And that's pretty dang close.
Okay.
So we'll just have to keep checking. I mean, we're sitting nice down here, so. First thing you need to worry about is your seam on the right.
It looks good, Cash.
What's the height? Look.
00259872.
Got it. Okay. And this is a good number to call you at?
Yes.
I'll get paperwork on it and give you a call if I need anything else from you.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye. Hi. I had a run-in and Jake shut it off.
And didn't start back up, I assume.
No, there's like you can't get to the starter. There's like a loose connection or something somewhere. So frustrating. There's a loose wire somewhere, but look where the starter is. The starter is down here.
Oh, there's an alternator way back there.
Yeah, the alternator's right here. The starter's down there where you can't even see it. There's a bad connection somewhere. Alright guys, we finally got our windows. They would have been in a while ago, but unfortunately the window manufacturer got hit by a tornado, so they had to shut down manufacturing for a while. As you can see behind me, got all the lower windows in over there, getting these installed here, and then we will do the upper ones. But we'll take you through the process of installing one of these. Actually, it's pretty easy. Goes pretty quick. It takes longer to tape it and do all that kind of stuff than it does to actually get the window in. But let's go ahead and get going. Alright, so the more square and plumb you can have your window box, the better off you are. So we got the window. You want to center it from left and right and up and down. So I've kind of figured out that if I put two shims in here just like that, it pretty much centers me up and down. We got silicone down the sides and across the top, so they'll set the window in there. I'll make sure we're good left to right, and then we'll plumb it the other way. And you want it centered left to right just when you do your trim. It makes life a little bit easier. You can still trim it out, but you might have to shim one side more if you don't center it. Vinyl windows are a little bit tougher to level and plumb. If you look at this one right off the bat, we're pretty much perfect, which makes life easy. Go ahead, Jake. Cash, you can put one in too. So if this window was out of plumb, I would decide which corner I want a screw in. I'd have them put a screw in it, then I would lift the other up with my pry bar, and then the other guy would put a screw in, and then I just check it again, and then they go to town screwing the window off. All right, Cash, put another one in up higher. You just have one in your side. Take it out. I'm going to lift it up just a little. All right. So I always recheck, because sometimes when they put a screw in, it might shift the window a little bit. So like that, in that case, I had Jake take his screw out, and then we repositioned it and put it back in. That's another reason I like to use screws over nails. And then once we get all of them installed, we'll come back and show you how we tape them. Alright, all the windows are installed, so now we're going to go back and tape them all. And so here's one that's untaped. The house wrap will get folded over the top nailing flange of this window. And then we'll run window tape down both sides. And then window tape across the top. We leave the bottom open. We got a 3-degree slanted sill, if you don't remember, on our window boxes. So if this window was ever to fail, water could get down, come out over, and escape out the bottom without ever getting behind the house wrap. So this one's been taped. See the 2 pieces of window tape go up the sides, and then the top one overlaps. You got to think like water. As water runs down, you want to start at the bottom and work your way up. So put your window tape on the sides first, and then across the top. So should be able to get these all taped off by the end of the day. I'm going to start putting trim up around the porch so we can get our soffit, fascia, and drip edge on. And then just keep plugging away. Now that we got all the windows up, I can start cutting trims for these windows, which will take quite a while, but it's going to start looking really, really good. A lot more like a house. Alright, we just do a double J here at these corners. That way when your soffit comes in here, you just 45 it, and then make sure the next piece matches it, and it looks really nice. Alright guys, well we had a bunch of challenges with the lift. It kept quitting on us. So we had to kind of just stop doing steel, and luckily our windows showed up. It was perfect timing. We got all those installed. We were able to use the skid steer. I contacted Big Rents and they got me a machine, so you'll be seeing that in the next video while mine's getting fixed. But we appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget, we have design services. We have a Patreon for you self-builders. We talk about different topics every month. We have all kinds of stuff, so check out our website as well, and check back on the next video. Catch you soon.